Hi, friends. Welcome to another story time. My name is Alex, and today we're going to read a story about a friend who goes on many adventures with her grandma, or Abuela in Spanish. Are you ready? Let's begin. This story is called Abuela by Arthur Dorros and illustrated by Eliza Clevin. Abuela takes me on the bus. We go all around the city. So there they are, friends. They're about to get on a bus. Abuela is my grandma. She's my mother's mother. Abuela means grandma in Spanish. Abuela speaks mostly Spanish because that's what people spoke where she grew up. Before she came to this country, Abuela and I are always going to places. Today we're going to the park. El parque es lindo, says Abuela. I know what she means. I think the park is beautiful too. Tantos pájaros, says Abuela, as a flock of birds surrounds us. So many birds. They're picking up the bread we brought. So they went to the park, el parque, and they brought some bread to feed them. What if they picked me up and carried me high above the park? What if I could fly? Abuela would wonder where I was. Swooping like a bird, I'd call to her. So this friend is pretending that the birds are picking her up and she is flying in the sky. Then she'd see me flying. Rosalba the bird, Rosalba el pájaro, she'd say. Ven, abuela, come, abuela, I'd say. Si quiero volar, abuela would reply, as she leaped into the sky with her skirt flapping in the wind. So now she's pretending she is flying with her grandma. We would fly all over the city. Mira, abuela would say, pointing, and I'd look as we soared over parks and streets, dogs and people. So they're pretending to be flying all over the city and watching everything from high above. Would wave to the people waiting for the bus. Buenos dias would say. Buenos dias, good morning. They would call up to us. Would fly over factories and trains. Yes, so they're pretending as they're flying up in the sky, they're waving to the people and the people are waving back at them. And glide close to the sea. Cerca del mar would say, would almost touch the tops of waves. Abuela's skirt would be a sail. She could race with the sailboats. I'll bet she'd win. So now they're pretending to be going with the waves of the ocean. Would fly to where the ships are docked and watch people unload fruits from the land where Abuela grew up. Mangoes, bananas, papayas, those are all the Spanish words. So are rodeo, patio, and burro. Maybe we'd see a cousin of Abuela's hooking boxes of fruit to a crane. We saw her cousin Daniel once, unloading and loading the ships. Out past the boats in the harbor, would see the Statue of Liberty. Me gusta, Abuela would say. Abuela really likes her. I do too. We would circle around Liberty's head and wave to the people visiting her. That would remind Abuela of when she first came to this country. So now they're flying over the Statue of Liberty. Vamos al aeropuerto, should say. Should take me to the airport where the plane that first brought her landed. Cuidado, Abuela would tell me. We'd have to be careful. as we went for a short ride. But they have to be careful with all the airplanes that are landing and departing. Then we could fly to Tío Pablo's and Tía Elisa's store. Pablo is my uncle, my tío, and Elisa is my aunt, mi tía. They'll be surprised when we flew in, but they'll offer us a cool limonada. Flying is hot work, pero quiero volar más, Abuela would say. She wants to fly more. I want to fly more too. So they made it to their tío and tía store to get some limonada, and now it looks like they're going to continue flying, friends. We could fly to las nubes, the clouds. One looks like a cat, un gato. One looks like a bear, un oso. One looks like a chair, una silla. Descansemos un momento, Abuela would say. She wants to rest a moment. We would rest in our chair, and Abuela would hold me in her arms with the whole sky, our house, nuestra casa. So friends, they were looking at the different shapes in the clouds, and then they decided to just sit back and get some rest in their chair, en la silla. We'd be as high as airplanes, balloons, and birds, and higher than the tall buildings downtown. But we'd fly there too, to look around. So now they're flying over the city skyline to get a closer view. We would find a building where my father works. Hola, papá, I'd say as I waved, and Abuela would do a flip for fun as we pass by the windows. Mira, I hear Abuela say. Look, she's telling me. I do look, and we are back in the park. So after all their journey, my friends, they're back at the park where they started. We're walking by the lake. Abuela probably wants to go for a boat ride. Vamos a otra aventura, she says. She wants us to go for another adventure. That's just one of the things I love about Abuela. She likes adventures. Abuela takes my hand. Vamos, she says. Let's go. And now off they go to their next adventure. Friends, I hope you enjoy this story about this friend going on many adventures with her grandma, her abuela. And I hope you can go on your very own adventures with your abuela, your abuelo, or with someone else that you really, really love. Until next time, my friends. Bye.